Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So today I wanted to do a quick review on a drugstore product that I was very intrigued by, and I actually have been very intrigued by them for a very long time until I finally went out and bought one, and then I loved it so much that I went back and bought 4 more. So I have a total of 5, and that product is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. I know this product is not new or anything, but I just really wanted to do a review about it. I really wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was just kind of weird but cool at the same time, and it just works really great. So I wanted to share this product with you because I see tons of videos, either you love this product or you hate it, and I kind of wanted to see for myself. So I do love the Dream Bouncy blush, but I will tell you the pros and cons of the blush. But let's get started with the review. So to get started with the review, the very first thing I want to mention, which is a great thing, is that you can find this amazing product at the drugstore. The product is $7.99. They have 10 shades available of the Dream Bouncy blush. The best part about getting it at the drugstore is that sometimes the company will have those buy one get one half off sales, and a lot of times I see the sale go on at the drugstore. At different times the sale goes on at Ulta. So if you wait a little bit, you can probably catch that sale somewhere. If it's not at Walgreens or CVS, you can probably find it at Ulta. So I always like to wait when I find a product that I really love to get that sale. So the product, the cool thing about the product is that it has a very strange consistency. It is not a powder, but it's also not like a cream. It is something very fluffy, and it feels to me like Play-Doh. It looks like it's clay, and then I mean you can kind of like squish it a little bit. It feels very funky. That's like the first reason why I wanted to ever try it, but then I was very skeptical about it. But it just feels very soft, and the packaging actually says it feels lightweight like a powder, yet melts into skin like a cream, which is very true. Oh, this has 0.19 ounces, and I like it. It does not swatch well at all. This is a shade 40 in Pink Plum, and the product definitely does not swatch well, but I wouldn't go by that because it is a really great product. This is the shade Pink Plum, and then you can see that as soon as you like start touching it a little bit, or when you use it, the product starts to get a little bit disheveled. So let me go ahead and just show you the 5 colors that I have. This one, like I said, was the Pink Plum. This next one right here is called Coffee Cake, and it is this one here, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you guys. So this right here is Coffee Cake, which is this one here. Next I have this color called Orchid Hush, which is swatched right up here. That is the color up there at the top. This next one is actually my favorite color and the first one I bought, which is the Fresh Pink. As you can see, it's the most disheveled color of all. And here is the color. I love it. And the last color I have is this one called Rose Petal, which is this one right here, and to me it's a little bit more of a peachy color. So that is Rose Petal. So now let's get down to the important stuff regarding this blush and why I love it so much. For starters, I really love this consistency. I like this consistency a lot better than the cream blushes, because I feel that cream blushes feel very sticky, and I feel that if you do not put on the cream blush correctly, you're gonna move all your makeup all over the place, and whatever foundation you had there, it's just gonna go to waste because it kind of ruins your makeup. But this is just perfect. I apply it with a blush brush like this, these contour angled ones. This one is the Sigma one, which is the F40, and I also like the MAC one. These are very good brushes for applying this blush, but I love it because it just feels so natural on the skin. It gives you that nice pop of color, but it also gives you like a little bit of a glow, which I like. If you like to look a little bit dewy, I think these blushes also give you that little dewy feel, and I just think it looks really pretty. Of course, I'm sure that would depend on the colors, but it seems like the colors that I tend to gravitate towards do that, and I love that about them. I love the way it feels. It's not a blush that swatches well. So if you swatch it, you probably will be disappointed because the swatches suck. When I first bought it and I swatched it, I thought this is going to be horrible because it had no color payoff. But once you apply it, you're going to notice on your skin the difference of how it transfers onto your skin. It's also not a blush that you can just dip your brush into it, put it on, and voila, that's it. No, this is something that you do kind of have to layer on a little bit and intensify it as much as you want it. So you can go as light as you want or as dark as you want. I found myself having to dip my brush in it twice or even 3 times. Another very positive aspect of this blush that I really loved was that it lasted a long time on my cheeks. On the weekdays, I probably apply this around 7:30 in the morning, and by 3 or 4 p.m. the blush on my cheeks was still intact. So that is definitely one very important factor and why I love these blushes. Now, the cons of the blushes, which I'm sure you probably can already tell when I showed you guys the ones that I have, is that they get really messy and sloppy. This one that I use so much, if you look at it, look what a mess it is. And I don't know what it is. Well, I know it's because of the consistency of the product, but it comes in a nice little circle at first, and then it starts just getting all funky, and this one is all over the place. So I don't think that these really are gonna last a very long time. I have a feeling that I'm gonna be having to purchase my favorite product, my favorite color, the fresh pink, very soon. It kind of like spreads all over the place when you put your brush into it, and it just looks very messy and sloppy. So I'm not sure how long these are gonna last. The one that is in the best condition, I think, is this one right here, which is the Orchid Hush. And that is probably because it's the one that I have used the least so far. But I mean, look at this. And it does get kind of messy. Here it's already on the cover and everything. So sometimes when you do go to apply it, I do get a little dirty, which is very annoying. But I'm just hoping that it lasts a little bit longer. I mean, I still have a lot of product in there. But that's like one of the things that I would say is a con, is that it just gets a little sloppy. But I guess with that consistency, I mean, it'd be very hard to keep it in place like this. So I don't know, but did want to mention that if you like your product to look beautiful throughout the life of the product, you're not gonna like this because it does get very sloppy. So that is pretty much it with the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes. I definitely recommend this product. The only con, of course, is the one that it does get a little bit sloppy, and I don't know that much about the longevity because I see this one already lifting up a little bit, so I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. But the pros definitely outweigh the cons because it's such a great product. It's long lasting, it has a great color payoff. You can build it up as much as you want. You can go light or you can go as bright or dark as you want. They have 10 shades, so you should probably be able to find one that you love. All my shades are kind of, I guess, towards the more lighter side. I think the one that is a little bit darker is the pink plum one, but they do have brighter colors available in case you guys want to check those out, and I just really recommend it. The consistency, like I said, is awesome. That's my favorite part of it. You're gonna want to touch it all the time, which is probably not good because you don't want to get your germs in the product, but it's kind of like inevitable. You just want to feel the funky product and play with Play-Doh, even though it's blush, but it is an amazing blush. So I definitely think you guys should check it out. And if you get a drugstore deal, for example, the buy one and get one half off, then you're good to go because you can probably get one for about $4. So I definitely love these blushes, and I just hope that this video helped you guys out. And as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye.